Hi, welcome to another bodyweight session. It's a clip from the live Insta feed, but I really hope you enjoy it. You don't need anything but your mat, and come join me for an all over body session just for you. I'm going to start off in a cat-cow position. So hands directly underneath your shoulders, knees directly underneath your hips. And I just want you to just circle. This is like one of my favorite things. Not only am I putting pressure into my palms, into my shoulders, getting some mobility around the upper body. I feel there's an openness in my back too, as well as my hips. Some people tend to carry stress around their head, neck and shoulders. Other people tend to carry a lot of stress around their hips and their lower back. So this is a really nice one to just alleviate any of the pressure. Now, as we're going along, see if you can go a little bit further forward beyond those fingertips and a little bit further back beyond the heels. So you can increase the ranges of movement depending upon how you're feeling that day, yeah? In this position, I want you to keep pulling in that belly button. Pause, we're going to circle in the opposite direction. And keep going with a larger range of movement. But again, it just depends upon where you're at, how you're feeling, and what's going on. Good, as always, we're just going to flip the palm around, and I just want you to sit back into those heels a little bit more. Just give the forearms a little bit of a stretch and relax. Now the pressure does depend upon you. You don't have to bend, you don't have to extend the elbow so much. You can bend the elbow and you don't have to sit back further. So it really depends upon what you guys like. So one more on each side before we move on to our next warm-up exercise. Good. Swap it over. Beautiful. Okay, a few more cat-cows here, but this time we're going to extend the spine, curl that belly button in, chin tucks in towards the chest, and again, lift, and round, lift, and round. Two more. If you've been up for a little while, your body might be already raring to go, but if you have only just got up, this is a really nice start up to actually get yourself into that position, into the session. So this time what I'm going to get you to do is sit on those heels. If this is uncomfortable, just stick your feet out in front of you, okay? Hands alongside your body and touching the ground. I'm going to get you to just drop your neck to one side. Now I really liked this from last week, so I felt I just would keep the consistency on this one. Now if you cannot feel the stretch on this side, I want you to extend that hand a little bit further away from your midline, and I want you to look down towards your knee. This is going to get a little bit more of a stretch around the back of the head, back of the neck, and just try and relax the muscle as you're here. Drop your chin down towards the chest and then rotate over to the opposite side, tilting the ear down towards your shoulder. Walk that hand away if needs be, and if this isn't enough stretch for you, look down towards your knee. Take a few more breaths here. And then roll the chin alongside your collarbone all the way over to the other side. Nice and carefully, do two more. Over to the one side, opposite. So we're just rotating forward, side, all the way. Beautiful. Two more. Last one. Okay, shoulder shrugs up and drop it down to the floor. Shoulder shrug up towards the sky, down to the floor. And again, get those elbows involved. Let's get a little bit more heat and roundness into those arms. reach up towards the sky. Part of me likes this sequence, but part of me doesn't, because I can hear grinding in my shoulders. There's probably age, but you know. Okay, deep breath in. We're going to take those hands to the side, bring it over, touch the back of your shoulders, extend out, bring it in and out. Keep it going. Widen up, open up the chest. See if you can touch the backs of the shoulders. Good. Beautiful. Okay, this time coming straight back into 4-point kneeling, and we're just going to extend that right leg out, okay? We'll move a little bit further forward for you on the camera. So, deep breath in, pull that belly button in towards you, and I just want you to hold into a plank position, okay? So generating some heat into the body, pulling that belly button in, forehead in line with the floor. Widen those feet up just a touch, so a little bit wider than about shoulder distance apart. Scoot the hips straight up towards the sky and bend those knees. Push your chest down to the floor. Taking a deep breath in, you're going to center your left foot now in the mat. Raise your right leg up, similar to what we did last week. Hold here, take a deep breath in, bring it all the way in towards a low lunge. Dropping that back knee, raising those hands straight up and hold. Inhale, lift. Exhale, sink deeper. 3 more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, sink deeper. Inhale, lift. Draw that belly button in, pull in from the midline, and exhale, drop. So we just want you to hold this position. Now, if this is comfortable for you, stay here. So again, your right foot should be forward. If it's not, do this with the opposite hand. You're going to take your left hand towards your right knee. You're going to extend that right arm out behind you. Follow the thumb. Breathe here. Inhale. Follow the floor with that right hand. Lift up towards the sky and then over the back wall. Take it alongside. Deep breath in. Lift. Exhale, extend. Follow the floor, 2 more left. Exhale, look back. Graze that floor beneath you. Last one. Beautiful. Both hands up towards the sky, just warming up our legs, warming up our T-spine. Plant those fingertips right alongside you, but this time, take your foot outwards, okay? Take a deep breath in and just hold this position. And just move the weight around the front of your foot, the side of your foot, all the way around, just to warm up the hips. Take a deep breath in. You're going to take that leg back, bring it back in again, okay? We're going to do 4 more of these. Nice and close to your pinky finger. 2, 1. Beautiful. Palms pushed into the floor. Sweep your hips up to the sky. Bend into those knees and just walk the feet out. So just push, alternate pressure into the left and right leg as your hips are nice and high. Center your right foot on the mat this time. Extend the left leg up and high. Really big reach. Take a deep breath in. Draw the knee in towards your nose and plant it into the floor, dropping down with that back leg. Lift those arms straight up towards the sky with right hip opener this time. Inhale, exhale, sink deep. Inhale, lift, draw that belly button in. Exhale, sink deep. So you're pushing from the pressure of that left leg as you move into the depth of your lunge. Exhale, last one. Inhale, lift. Exhale, hold this low position. Take that right hand over to the left knee and the left hand reaches over back behind you. Hold here. Breathe in, pull that belly button in. Graze that left hand alongside the floor, lift up towards the sky. Take it back behind you. Follow the thumb. Always keep looking at where your hand is going. So it gives you that little bit of movement along the upper back, okay? We want to open the back. Opening up our hip at the same time. Whoop. And then taking it back down. Lift those arms up towards the sky. Dropping it down towards the floor, and then just take that left foot a little bit wider so both hands are down in front of you. Again, just maneuver how much weight you've got. Shift your hips from side to side, warming them up. And 5 mini Spider-Mans here, taking that leg back, bringing it back in, and again. Good. Now, I could definitely feel my hips are nice and warm. We're just generating a little bit more heat into that body. Last one. Beautiful. Okay, taking that leg all the way back, hiking those hips straight up towards the sky. Last one this time. Center your left foot, raise that right foot straight up towards the sky. Drive that foot straight up, come into a high lunge. Hold position. Dropping that back knee. Raise up high. Dropping that back knee, raise up high, 2 more, beautiful. Last one, squeeze the glutes, pull the belly button in, dropping all the way down to the floor, straight back into that plank position, hike those hips up, hold here. Cycle those legs. If your hamstrings are feeling tight, this is a really good one just to cycle them out. Center your right foot, left foot raises. Draw that knee straight in towards your nose, drop it down, raise straight up, hold. Inhale, lift, lower back knee towards the floor. Inhale, lift, exhale, lower. Inhale, lift, exhale, lower. Inhale, lift, hold it here. Draw that foot straight up towards one another and dive straight down towards the floor and hang out here. Shake your head from left to right, yes and no, up and down. Pull that belly button in as you come into a stand, and that is your warm-up. So, a little bit of an extended warm-up this time. We are going to go into 4 exercises, as we did last time. And in this position, I want you to start standing, okay? We're going to take a really wide-legged stance. What I want you to do here is just imagine yourself into a nice wide triangle, and if you can, come up a little bit wider. Toes are pointing outwards. We're going to bend into the knees and come into a sumo squat. The weight and the pressure will be into our heels, and we're going to come all the way up, straight down towards the ground, all the way up. When you're here, I don't want you to stick your ass out, okay? I want you to tuck the tailbone in, drive the knees out, and really squeezing the glutes as you stand up, okay? So, we've got a couple of repetitions here. So, all we're trying to do is with our feet, ground into the floor. With our knees, drive them out. With our bum, tuck it in, yeah? So just focus on those 3 points. Even if you focus on one of those points, great, yeah? I'll keep reminding you throughout this sequence what we're focusing on so we can keep the integrity of the exercise, yeah? Now, we've only got a couple more seconds here, so we're still pulsing, warming up those thighs, working in our inner thighs, working our glutes, working our abductors. We've got 10 more seconds. Now listen out, for this next one, in 5 seconds, we're going to hold at the bottom, okay? In 3, 2, hold, and pulse for 10 seconds. Keep it going. Drive those knees out, push those heels into the floor, and know it's burning. 4, 3, 2, 1, beautiful, come back up. Our second movement, feet together. You're going to take your opposite leg behind you and basically do a curtsy. So it's almost like a curtsy lunge. Coming back in and drop. All the way up and drop. Now, if you're a bit like me and you did the hand movements, if it works for you, do it. If it gets you balanced, do it. I like trying to keep my hands in front because it makes me aware that my chest is elevated. I want to make sure my chest is up, my knee is driving outwards, but my front knee is nice and secure over my heel. Yeah? Woo. It's funny how sometimes these exercises make you look a little bit tipsy, but I promise I haven't been drinking this morning. Despite my legs shaking already. Okay, remember on this next one, 10 seconds in 3, 2, 1. On this last one, we hold and pulse. Beautiful, come back up. We've got the other side to go. Let's bring it in. All the way. Now, you're going to feel this on the outside of the glutes. Definitely pushing the glutes to the limits today. Keep that chest lifted, belly button pulled in, weight is pushed into that heel. So not only are we opening our hip on one leg, we're really making sure our glutes are firing, our glute med. Mine are quite lazy, so it takes a little while to engage it. The range of movement does depend on you, so just go to where you feel is comfortable. Okay, in 10 seconds, we are going to pulse it down. In 5, 4, 3, 2, we can get one more in, right? And hold, pulse. Woohoo! Good, 3, 2, 1, bring it up. Give those legs a little bit of a shake. Okay, so standing into position. You've got two options here, hands on your hips, feet directly underneath you, okay? Your left leg is going to ground you, keep you planted. Your right knee is going to come up, and then you're going to extend it all the way back. Now, if this is too much, here is good. All the way up and extend. But what I want you to do is not open up the hip, keep it nice and straight. So if you're coming with me, you are extending all the way back. If you are doing a little bit, if you're unstable, if you're unbalanced, don't be afraid to just tap that foot back behind you, because you're still keeping your hips in one alignment. That's what we want. We don't want to put any extra pressure on our lower back. This is your modified version. This is your extension. Now, if like me, you've got a wall straight next to you, this is a really good way to just get that left leg working out a little bit more, working our glutes. We've got a couple more seconds here, stick with me. Luckily for you, we're not pulsing on this one. Bring it in, shake that leg out, take the opposite side, right leg down, planting into the floor, and extend out. Guys, this is just our first round. This is our warm-up. I don't know about you, but I am sweating. Good, a couple more seconds. Have a point of focus straight in front of you, just to kind of get your balance, get you into the rhythm and momentum, just to work that right leg, work the glutes, work the hamstrings, work the abdominals, all at the same time. Okay, beautiful. Give those legs a little bit of a shake. Wipe the sweat off if you can. Fourth exercise, nice and wide. We're gonna go a little bit wide on this same one, but this time, sink back in. Hands either in front of you, hands on your hips, whatever you prefer. I'm gonna hold them here, hold position. Two options. One, you stay here. Second, right heel lift. Drop back down again. Left heel lift. Drop back down again. This is where you're going to feel the glutes, the thighs, the calf. I think we're definitely going to earn our rest in this one today. This is a killer. This is a lower body killer. And if you're thinking, oh yeah, I'm actually feeling really good, you're going to sink down a little bit lower, and then we're going to lift our heel up. Good. Lift our heel up. Drive the knees towards the toes. We've got 10 more seconds. Keep it pulsing. Just make sure you're keeping the tension in those glutes, in the inside thighs. Come all the way up. Give those legs a little bit of a shake. Rest. That was amazing. Good effort on that. We're going to take a couple of seconds rest. Take a breather, take a quick drink, and let's get back to it. Let's go. Legs are nice and wide. Dropping it back down again. Come on, let's go. We're going to come up, drop it back down. So Nat, Louise, I think you messaged too, but I can't see you from way back then. You bought yourself some time. Well done. You bought yourself a few more seconds of rest. But this is our second round now, okay? So we're really gonna fire up the intensity, try and increase your range of movement now that we've got our muscles nice and warm. Squeeze the glutes, work those inner thighs, squeeze the glutes to the top, tuck the tailbone in. Remember our 3 points. Heels, weight in the heels, knees drive out, tailbone tucked in. Yeah? Good. Okay, we've only got 10 more seconds. Okay, you've got a 5-second warning when we're just going to hold that last position in 4, 3, 2, drop, and pulse. 10 seconds only. Come on, you've got this. Oh, everything is burning for 5 more seconds. 3, 2, beautiful. Come back up. Woo! Shake those out. Whichever leg you start on first, ground it into the floor, take the opposite leg back, come back in, off we go. Now that we've got used to this exercise, play with a range of movement, play with the pace, the tempo. You can slow it down. Just be aware that your knee is still driving straight into the heel. Good. 10 more seconds. Hold to the bottom position for 10, 8, 7, 6, 5, stick with me, 4, 3, 2, bring it up, shake those legs out. Focus on that opposite leg, drop, come back in, drop, come back in. Funny story, one of my friends had subscribed to the website, and she was looking at the videos and she was like, Tulse, you're breathless. I'm like, well, yeah, I am. I am working my ass off here. So it's funny because I'm doing the same thing today where I'm like, oh my goodness, this is a really tough one. Remember, I'm doing the same new exercise as you guys are, so haven't done these ones before. Not in this sequence anyway. Okay, good. Drop it down. 10 seconds pulse. Keep it moving. Keep it low. 3, 2, 1. Come back up. Feet alongside each other. Ground that left foot. Extend out with that right. Off you go. Keep pulling that belly button in. Making sure you've got extension from the pelvis to your diaphragm. And breathe. Don't forget to breathe. Do you see what I did there on that one? I didn't do the full version because I was obviously taking some concentration elsewhere. But if you do need a breather, you can easily just drop that leg, but still work on your hamstring and glutes. Okay, guys, swap sides. Extend. 30 seconds on the clock. You guys are doing awesome. Keep a point of focus in front of you. Extend that leg back. If you wanted to make it harder, bring it all the way up. And really work that right glute. Good, couple more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, bring it back down. Shake those legs out just for a second. Widen those legs out. And coming into sitting down into that position. So even go a little bit lower than where you were before. Take a deep breath in. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. And breathe. Good. Sink those hips down a little bit more. If this is not trying enough for you, hold that heel up for a little bit longer. Squeeze the glutes. Think of that belly button. Elevate that chest. Come on, stick with me. We've only got 10 more seconds to go. Okay, 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2. We can make one more. Oh, bring it back up. Give those legs a little bit of a shake. Give yourself a round of applause. Amazing, great effort. Grab a quick drink and let's get back to it. Let's get it! Okay, feet out wide, legs out wide. Come all the way back up and pulse. See if you can, this is your last one now. See if you can really increase the range of movement. Pull that belly button in, squeeze the glutes, work those inside thighs. We are gonna make sure that this exercise works, this whole routine works so well for us. We're gonna abolish that inside thigh machine that they have in gyms, because they are no good. But this, guys, you're pushing your own body weight through it. You're driving through those heels, widening up those knees, squeezing the glutes, working that whole body. Everything that you wouldn't get from a typical machine. So we've got 15 seconds here. Remember, I'm going to give you that warning 5 seconds in before we hold and pulse. This is our last one now, okay? Let's make it count. 5 seconds. Hold in 4, 3, 2, drop and pulse for 10. Drop it low, drop it low, drop it low. Small, small pulses. See if you can go lower, see if you can go deeper. Bring it all the way back up. Shake those legs out. One leg in front of you. Curtsy it back and in. Come on, stick with me. So this is a little bit different. I'm gonna make it work a little bit harder for you. I'm not sorry, I'm not even pretending. But this time, what we're gonna do in 10 seconds, we're gonna pulse for the rest of this exercise. So rather than pulse for the 10 seconds, we're gonna pulse just for a little bit longer, okay? Okay, in 4, 3, 2, hold at that bottom position. Keep pulsing, keep pulsing. Good, keep working, keep that chest elevated. Work those glutes, push that knee into midline. We've got 10 more seconds to go here. Keep it strong. 5, 4, 3, 2, bring it up. Swap over, off we go. Bring it in. Look, guys, you came here to sweat. You came here to work, right? I am not gonna go easy on you. We are working hard. There is a reason why you are here. Getting our glutes strong, getting our legs strong. Okay, in 5 more seconds, we're gonna hold into that pulse. 3, 2, hold, pulse. Good. Get your breath back here. Try and keep breathing through the nose. Awesome, we've got 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, bring it up. Shake those legs out just for a touch. Feet back in, extend, bring back up to 90. Extend, 90. Keep putting that belly button in. Extend, hips are in one straight line. Imagine they are pointing forward and then pointing down into the mat. Keeping that left foot, it's doing all the work, grounding you into the floor. Good. And swap. So I hope you're noticing as the sets have gone on, you're not only increasing your sustainability, your durability in the exercises, but hopefully you're able to take them the next step forward. Increase the range of movement. You're increasing your stamina. Pushing your body more and more the more you do this. 5 more seconds. Last one. Beautiful. Okay, last one. Feet out wide. Take them a little bit wider again, toes pointing outwards, dropping into that horrible, horrible low squat position. Hold it here. Take a deep breath in. Option 1, lift, lower, lift, lower. Option 2, if you're coming with me, we're gonna lift, and we're gonna lift. I'm just shortening my stance just a little bit so I can get both heels up. So if you are coming with me, you are staying here. If you are alternating, we have 20 seconds to go. If your legs are shaking, that's a good thing. Focus on what you've got in front of you. Focus on the muscles that are working. You've only got 10 more seconds to go. If they are shaking like crazy, that's a good thing. 4, 3, 2, bring it all the way up. Shake those legs out. Take a quick drink. You've got 1 minute rest now. Take a breather. Okay, a little bit longer rest on this one. So just take a quick breather. Whilst you guys are taking a bit of a rest, I'm going to show you the next series. We're going to do 5 repetitions of each, okay? So, in this position, hands are directly underneath your shoulders. Your knees are directly underneath your hips, but I'm going to get you to walk the legs back just a touch, okay? You're going to extend that right leg. You're going to bend into the elbows, hold. That's 1. Your knee is going to come in towards the elbow. That's 2. In this position, you're going to touch the opposite side of your mat, raise up, and then touch the right side. So we're going to basically go elbow, extend, touch left, extend up, touch right. Yeah, that is 1 rep. So when you are ready, come back in, grab yourself a nice position with hands underneath your shoulders, knees directly underneath your hips. Scoot your knees back just a touch. Yeah. Pull that belly button in, extend that right knee out. Take a deep breath in, raise up, bend into the elbows, tricep, nice push up, modified push up, knee to elbow, extend, touch the opposite side of the mat, raise up, touch the right side, lift up, big push, touch elbow, left touch, right touch. It's almost like a big rainbow. Push up, elbow, left touch, right touch, push. Beautiful. Let's get into the momentum. Elbow, left touch, right touch, push. Elbow, left touch, right touch. That was it. That was 5 reps, okay? So we're going to go to the other side this time. Take another deep breath in, extend those knees back if you can, extend the left leg up, push, Left knee, left elbow, extend out, touch the opposite side, big step to the left. Push up, knee touch, opposite side, hold, push, elbow, opposite side, push, 2 more, elbow, opposite side, same side, push, last one, elbow, opposite side, hold, and push. Okay, that was 1 round, yeah? That is basically that mini sequence. We're gonna do that 2 more times before we move on to some ab work, and then you're pretty much done. I am so proud of you guys of how much you've done today. So, now that we've got a bit of a rest, and I gave you guys a bit of a rest, let's do 2 more rounds like that. Your hands are directly underneath your shoulders. Scoot your legs back, raise the right up. Give me a little push up. Touch the elbow, extend, opposite side, same side, push. Draw those elbows in when you give a push up, okay? Opposite, same side, push. Elbow, tap, tap. Elbow, tap, tap, push, elbow, tap, tap. Last one. So not only are we working our chest, our obliques, our glutes, our legs, swap sides for me, lift up that left leg, give me a little push, touch the elbow, extend, toe tap behind you, twice. Push up, elbow, toe tap, push up, elbow, toe tap. So yeah, we're continuing, even though we're working a little bit more into the upper body, our obliques are now starting to engage. We're still working the glutes. We are working into the hamstrings. Last one. Beautiful. Rest here. Have a couple more seconds just to get your breath back. Wipe off any sweat that you may have. I should have got a little bit of a towel. That was my error today. So we've got 1 more round of that, then we'll move on to do some ab work, and then you are done, okay? So get your breath back. If you are struggling at this point, deep inhale through your nose, exhale through the mouth. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Give those wrists a little bit of a circle if you've got any impingements around that wrist. And we're going to go straight back into it. Knees a little bit further away from underneath hips. Extend that right leg out. Push. Elbow. Opposite toe tap. Same side toe tap. Push. Elbow. Opposite. Same side. Try and draw those elbows in as you push up. Remember, you can do a full push up here. I'm choosing not to. Oh, sorry, I forgot about the elbow. Last 3. Toes. 2. Kick that leg all the way out. Working those obliques. And swap sides. Extend that left leg out. Big push. Elbow. Touch. Touch. So we're trying to extend that leg all the way out, even as we push up, but especially when we've come out of that knee to elbow. We want to make sure we're keeping that tension and extending that leg full out before we toe tap across. Yeah. Good. Keep that belly button tight. Keep the glutes squeezing. I'm pretty sure this was our last one. And rest. Give those wrists a little bit of a circle if they felt a little bit niggly. This is perfect timing. Grab yourself a quick drink. We're coming into the next sequence just to finalize and slow it down, work a little bit more core, and then we'll have a little bit of a cool down, okay? Are we ready? This is one of my favorites, and I hope you'll like this one too. So again, we've got 3 parts of this. Let me just give you a quick demo. Hands into a star shape, opposite touch, opposite touch. We are going to keep our hands above us, bring our feet up, and do a reverse crunch. Then we are going to bring it all the way up. So I don't want you to use momentum on this one. We're bringing it up, cross elbow to knee, taking it down, up, elbow to knee, okay? Are we ready? We've got 2 minutes on the clock. We're gonna do as many reps as we possibly can, and I'm gonna be here with you this whole time. So if you wanna come to my pace, hands out wide, let's go. Touch the calf, lift the legs up, come to cross, take it down, come to cross, take it down, cross your arm to your shin, lift those legs, lift, cross, in, cross, in. Now the reason I took a low level star crunch was purely because the rest of the 2 are quite intense, yeah? We're coming all the way back down, all the way back up. We're using our abdominals, not our lower back. Just be careful. You do you, yeah? Lower, lift. Guys, we've got 1 more minute on the clock. Touch. Come on, see if we can increase the pace. Push. Bring it in. Bring it in. Cross it over. Working our abdominals. Star it out. Crunch it up. Bring it in. Knee to elbow. Bring it in. Knee to elbow. Take a breather. Cross crunch. Reverse it. Bring it in. Using control. We're not attacking this too much with pace. Lift. Guys, we've got 30 seconds on the clock. Stick with me. Bring it in. Oh, my abs are feeling this one now. Woo! Let's see if we can get 2 more rounds in this time. Come on. Lift. Bring it in. Bring it in. Last one. Last one. Stick with me. Big crunch. Lower it down. Cross. Cross. Beautiful. Take those hands behind you. Take a quick breather. Feet out in front. Hands back behind you. And just shift your knees from left to right. Breathe it out. Open up those hips. Good. Take a deep breath in. In this position, you're going to extend that left leg out. Cross your right foot over your left leg. Hug everything in and then roll back towards the floor. You get a nice chill time now. Take that right leg over to your left side and extend that right arm out. And breathe. And breathe. I don't know about you, but I feel like this is my favorite part. We worked hard today. Good effort, everyone. Now, using the abdominals, just be careful. You're pulling that belly button in as you come back to center, okay? And unravel that right leg. Drop it down to the floor. Cross that left over to the right. Take that left leg all the way over to the right and extend that left arm out. Look to where your left hand is and breathe. Two more breaths here, just to kind of take your breath down, your heart rate down. Using the abdominals again, coming all the way back up. I just want you to tuck your knees in towards your nose, okay, as close as you possibly can. Now, without hitting yourself in the face, rock forward and back. Keep it tucked in though, okay, so it makes sure you're just massaging out your back and you're not putting any pressure on that lower back. Okay, last one here. Sweep your feet around, straight back underneath your heels this time. 2 last stretches. Extend the arms out, drop the chin over to the one side. Your ear is dropping over to the left or right side, whichever you chose. Extend that arm out a little bit more. And if you can, look down to your knee and feel how much tension you just lost from the beginning of the session to now. Draw the chin down towards your collarbone, opposite side, big stretch, dropping the shoulders away from each other, walking those hands out a little bit more. Take your gaze down towards your knee, coming all the way back down. Last one, arms straight up towards the sky. Clasp your right wrist and just flex the hand towards the sky, okay? And then just open up, dropping the shoulder away from your ear, but open up the oblique and breathe. Coming back up to center, clasp the opposite hand this time, flex the hand and reach. See if you can look up under the elbow, straight up towards the sky, keeping the heels, your bum down towards the heels the whole time, bringing it all the way down. Last thing, give yourself a massive clap. You guys are awesome. I'm so proud of you. Thanks so much for joining me for this session today. I hope you enjoyed it as much as we did on Instagram Live. So yeah, click subscribe if you haven't already. There's an abundance of videos on fitnesschicks.com where you can tailor make your own program, as well as courses on mindfulness, as well as strength and conditioning and mobility. So yeah, click subscribe. Let me know what you think in the comments below. And remember, you can repeat this session whenever you please, because it really pushes yourself to get lower on your range of movement, increase some of the intensity that you're giving each and every time. So thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed it. And yeah, I'll speak to you all soon. Bye. I loved the emojis. I loved all of the love.